Good afternoon, it's Paul Fyffe and I am out in Peculiar on the south side of town. I'm actually outside of town and I wanted to show you this house. This is listed by Nick Snyder of Keller Williams Southland Partners, and office number is 816-331-2323, and it is on 2.8 acres. It's got this nice shop over here. It's got a smaller shed back there. It's on propane. It's got a septic tank. It's got gravel driveway. It's on an asphalt or chip and seal road. And it's got tons of parking over here. 3 garages on the house. Of course, that shop I just showed you. And more. You can see that shop. And unlike our almost 4 acres, it doesn't have 100 freaking trees that always need work. Tell you, I didn't think about that when we bought that place. We thought, oh, pretty trees, lots of shade. No, trees suck. They die. They have branches fall all the time. And when you've only got a handful like this, that's very, very easy to take care of. And the lawn is relatively flat, so pretty easy to mow, even though it is 2.8 acres. So I don't have the key to the shop, but I'm going to show you that from the outside. It's right there, metal shop, pretty low maintenance, no painting really necessary on the metal shop. I don't believe it's climate controlled. It does have power. The shed, it's a shed. There's a water frost-proof hydrant next to it. And it's over there for your mowers and fun stuff like that. All right, so we'll walk a lap around the outside, then we'll go inside. So it looks like the original house was probably to the end of these 2-car garages. Then they added this other one at some point. It's got an exterior door on that garage as well as the main garage door. Got a big maple tree here in the front yard. A couple of the house has vinyl siding, pretty low maintenance exterior. It's got 2 fireplaces, one upstairs, one down. And you can see some brick accents around the perimeter on the edges here. You can see there's no big foundation issues on the outside. Inside is finished, so we can't see the walls down there. Property line, it's right here-ish. Usually it's on a utility pole or something, so the estimate would be that it's on here. It's always a good idea for a buyer to verify property lines when they buy a house through a survey or something like that. Deck comes out of the sliding door here and goes all the way over. There's a bigger deck area over there. And there's a walkout basement. He's gonna get this gravel spread out. He's got a few things left to finish it up. It actually goes on the market tomorrow. All right, over here we have the shed. And that's the scoop. So we'll go on over here and go inside the house. Yeah, I don't really see any issues with the siding or the foundation that are obvious on the outside. Looks pretty solid. Here's that walk-in door on the side of the garage. So I'm going to be as honest with you as I can with what I know. I don't, Nick is the one who's been working on this house, so I don't know much about it other than what I see online and what I'll see in person. So we'll show you this bonus garage. So here's it. Whoa. Okay, here we go. It's got a breaker box here. Just a few breakers. I don't know if that's just for this addition or exactly what that was for. That's why you get inspections, get an electrician out here. There's a 220 outlet out here. You can see this was like an original exterior wall. That's why I'm pretty certain this was an add-on later on. And homes like this may have changed hands multiple times, so you never know exactly who or when that addition was done. All right, so we'll go on here. You got the 2 garage doors, and I'm going to close them as we go upstairs. All right, one thing to notice, if you can hear me okay, the main stack, which was, I'm sure, probably, of course now we're in the dark, was probably cast iron initially. It's been replaced. We got PVC there. that can be a couple $1,000s these days if that is an issue. So that's already taken care of. So thank you, Nick, for not painting the house gray. We do have some kind of gray, beige-ish colors on the floor, but the walls are gray, are not gray. We do have the high contrast black and white on the fireplaces. I think it looks good. I don't know if they're operational. They probably are operational, but it's highly suggested to get fireplaces and chimneys inspected, especially in a home this age. You never know what kind of condition they're in. So we've got, this looks like 200 amps here. Not an original breaker box. And we have another one here, but looks like it's got nothing coming out of it. So I'm no electrician, but it's on a concrete wall. Power's not going through the wall, so it's probably dead or not in use. So this is this bonus room back here. Concrete walls all look pretty solid. Don't see any issues here. Looks like at one point there's another chimney space here, and they maybe had a wood stove down here or something at one point. Let me kill this light. All right, so this home is under 500,000. It's over 2,400 square feet. It's got 2.5 baths and 4 bedrooms. Here's the little half bath that's downstairs, which is great if you got this is kind of the room to watch the game in, the Chiefs game in, or maybe you watch soccer games, I don't know. If it's the room for that, you hang out down here, watch the game, have some food, have a bathroom, because that kind of goes with the food. Here's one little quirky thing, these steps. They changed these at some point. I'm sure it wasn't always like that. It's a little quirky. This closet is empty. I mean, it's not like it's a utility closet. I imagine if a buyer bought it and wanted to do something different here, they could. But I mean, it's a little quirky. It's certainly not a defect or anything. We'll go on up the stairs. New carpet on the steps, new paint, new rails. What do you think of this kind of rail? The kind of industrial look with the wires and the metal. I mean, it seems, frankly, as someone who's not a woodworker, I could appreciate something like that. It's probably pretty simple to install. Got a pretty door here. So this would be where if we came in the front door. Let's just pretend we just walked in the front door. This is the view. Got the stairs to the left, hallway to the bedrooms on the left. That goes right to the kitchen. Then over here we've got the living room, some built-ins, lots of natural light. The house does face south, so we've got lots of natural light. We got a nice porch out here, and that tree probably saves you some heat, some extra heat that could be in the house because you get a nice shade there. Got can lights all over, LEDs, very energy efficient. All right, now we have this room. I'm not sure. Office, formal dining, something like that. Then we have this could be maybe more of a breakfast nook, more casual, place to sit and eat. I like the green cabinets. What do you think? I like the green and the beige. It kind of has a nice earthy tones about it. Countertops are very nice. Lots of light in here, natural and otherwise. And the island's nice. I don't imagine this home originally had an island in it. If it did, it was maybe ahead of its time. But it's a nice looking island, good backsplashes. Is that? Yeah, got GFCIs as they should. And nice stove. It's got this pantry here. The washer and dryer go right here. And there's shelves up above. And over here is kind of another pantry. Extended pantry could be kind of, I like the way they have this, has this here for your brooms or maybe a little sweeper, whatever you have. And then we've got shelves for crock pot and things like that probably. One thing I hope to see in new homes, I haven't seen it yet, a closet space like this where someone could have an outlet for like that Dyson cordless vacuum or something like that. I think that'd be really nice, a nice feature to have in a pantry or a closet. And it's kind of a cool light fixture up there. All right, so we've got the coat closet here. It's just a coat closet. The hallway here, we've got the first bedroom. It's got a little bitty closet. It's kind of different. I'm sure there was a good reason for that. Tell me what you do with that. It's like 8 inches deep and has that one little basket and an outlet. That's the darn closet for the little vacuum. It's got an outlet, a light, a basket to put stuff. You hang that vacuum on the wall. Nick solved the problem. Thank you, Nick. All right, then we go over here. We got the bedroom, pretty normal bedroom. This is probably the smaller of the 4 bedrooms. This door is huge though. And then we've got the closet. Looks like, well, he said he has a few more projects to do. One of them, I imagine, is closet rods. I saw most of them are missing. I think they've recently finished up some painting and interior stuff. So overall, from what I've seen so far, they've done a nice job getting this house ready to sell, getting it ready to be someone's next home. Got closet in here. So as I'm walking around, you know, as a home this age, sometimes you've got soft spots in the floor. You feel uneven stuff. I'm not feeling any of that. Don't feel any issues like that. We got matching. The vanity in here, the storage, the linen closet matches the kitchen cabinet, so that green. And we've got, looks like maybe an original tub or an older tub, but new tile, new light above it. It's really been cleaned up nicely. And then the toilet is, so they give you the option when you know, some people come in and they're like, well, where's the shower doors? Not everybody likes shower doors. Sometimes people, I've known people who like just curtains because you throw them away every year. Just get new ones, you know, if you don't want to scrub glass doors all the time. Hello. So that's that bathroom. Does have an attic fan. Let me know if you're an attic fan, if that makes sense. I am not an attic fan. And, ooh, we can peek at the roof. I always love it when I can see a roof. So it doesn't look old, but it doesn't look new either. It's been here a little while, and it could just be this addition. The rest of the house might have a different age shingle. It's hard to tell. That's why you get inspections. And if you're working with us or any other agent, you should be able to call a roofer and get a professional on the roof to check it out. Your general home inspectors are just that. They're pretty general. They have disclaimers all throughout their inspections reports that say, hey, we're not a roofer, we're not a plumber, we're not an electrician. We're looking at the basic functions, and that's what we're looking at. So, all right, you see a little quirky thing right there? That won't won't keep me up at night, but some people, I know there are people out there who would not like those knobs not lining up, but doesn't bug me. I saw one yesterday. It was like this. They had the 4 panels, and the second one was upside down, totally upside down, and the other 3 were the other way. It was awful. My client who I was showing the house to, we just got a good laugh out of that. All right, so this would be the primary, master, the big kahuna bedroom, whatever you want to call it. Got the closet there, missing a rod still like the others. He's gonna get that taken care of, I'm sure. Got the sink right here. It's kind of nice if you've got someone getting primped over here. Someone else can be in there taking care of stinky business or getting a shower, which could be stinky business as well. And this looks really nice in here. Tile matches that hall bath, and it looks pretty nice. The shower, looks new. Tub looks new, and looks very nice. So that is pretty much the bulk of this house. Look at the view out the back window here from the bedroom. Looks nice. Oh, the deck. We didn't get to see all the deck. Let me show you that. Trying to find light switches. There we go. Let's go look at that deck. So, many of you know I work with my son and my daughter. They're both licensed agents. We help people all over the metro, from Marshall to, not quite Marshall, that's a ways out. But my daughter lives north of Richmond. So she's up there off 13 Highway, and her name's Ashley. She's a rock star. She's just getting started in the last 8 months as an agent. but she's a very intelligent young lady. She would have started sooner, but she lived out of state. And as soon as she got back here, she got her license. They do have a little gate there to keep the kids or dogs up on the deck, or keep the dogs off the deck maybe. Septic tank's right there. It's nice. The caps are exposed. They're on top. When you need to have it cleaned out, it's easy and a little less expensive if they don't have to dig it up. There's a walkout basement door down there. And that's kind of it. So if you are curious about this home, super quiet neighborhood. If you're curious about this home, any other home in the metro, if you're thinking about selling your home and you don't know where to start, what to do, what to fix, you don't know who to call to help you move or clean the junk out of the house. Sorry, sometimes it is junk. Clean the extra stuff out of the house. Then we can help you with that. We can help you with referrals. We can help you if you need a real estate attorney. We can help you if you need, sadly, I've helped people find divorce attorneys. Sometimes that comes with the house. Oh, here's a peeve. So, you know, we got a light there. Of course, we have a disposal. So now we have to figure out which switch does what. We've been in our house 8 years, and I have to think about it in our house. But there should be a standard. The right should always be the light, because it rhymes. It makes sense to me, right? Right, light, and then the left is always the disposal. But no, I had to flip the wrong one in this house to figure that out. So, new appliances, bring your own fridge or buy your own fridge, BYOF. That's the house, guys. This is, like I said, just south of Peculiar, outside of city limits. It's a great opportunity for people with, you know, maybe a bunch of people in the house. Maybe if you want it just for a couple people in the house, whatever, whoever floats your boat. It's a lot of room. You got room for a home-based business in that shop, in that third garage. Lots of storage, boats, RVs, 5 bicycles, 3 motorcycles, whatever you might have. There's room for it. And you can have chickens out here too, because you're outside of city limits. So if you're curious about this house, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. Paul Fyffe with Keller Williams Southland Partners. My number is 816-935-5013. And our office number, which sometimes you can reach us there, is 816-331-2323. Have an amazing day and take care. Bye-bye.